Alright guys, what is up? And today I'm bringing you a gameplay, hardpoint game on Plaza. Now this is not really this actually isn't my gameplay, let me get into that. This is a gameplay from my friend Ty. This is him on his anti account, playing against Z00Mv and TNT. So these guys are both tryhards. TNT had like a 140 win loss before this game started. So he's obviously good, and if you guys don't know who Z00Mv is, he's one of the biggest pub stars for Black Ops 2. He's really high up on the leaderboards, etc. But this isn't my gameplay. I don't anti. I have nothing really against antiing. Just not really into it myself. But at times I do think it would be fun to try out. So the reason I just chose this gameplay is because it's kind of fit about what I wanted to talk about. So yeah, this is not going to fall under the category of smacking sweaties because one, it's not my gameplay, and two, I don't know, I just didn't really feel like putting under that category because pretty much it's just not my gameplay. It's not me smacking them. So there's been a lot of people talking about lately. It seems like one of the biggest things on YouTube right now is uploading games playing other commentators and beating them. That seems to be some of the biggest things. Antiing is absolutely huge in Black Ops 2 now. There's so many people going around on antis. If you guys don't know what an anti is, you're probably like, what the hell is he talking about? Let me just explain what antiing is to a couple of you guys. Antiing is playing on an account that's not your main account, where you have bad stats and you pretty much look like a really big noob. And you go into games against tryhards, them thinking that you're, not a really good player, you're a team of noobs, and you kind of catch them off by surprise most of the time. Sometimes they might, be on to you, but most of the time you're catching them off guard, and you're beating tryhards on like a account where your stats are bad on purpose. So you pretty much make your stats bad. So that's pretty much what antiing is. It's pretty much just, low-level accounts with very bad stats playing against tryhards and, beating them. So unexpecting, a big fight against these kids. So that's pretty much what antiing is. And it seems like one of the biggest things right now is people uploading gameplay, not only antiing, because that's one way, that's a really good way to catch a team off guard. But people, commentators uploading other videos of commentators, beating them in a game, which is always cool. I've uploaded videos of that before. I think I uploaded a video against Prospering not too long ago under smacking sweaties because that guy's an asshole, and he needed to get I guess you could say exposed for dashboarding because he's done it to me more than once. But so pretty much even other YouTubers such as Legend of Thunder, Wings of Redemption, who else has talked about it? Another commentator did as well, saying that there's no point in uploading videos of playing against other commentators. Why do that? I can't remember who the other commentator was, but I know Legend of Thunder and Wings have both talked about it, where people have sent them gameplay of smacking try hard commentators, and they say what, they're not going to upload it because they don't care if they beat try hard commentators. That's not really not. They don't care if you beat a commentator. It's not what interests them, which is completely fine. But at the same time, I like seeing two commentators going head to head, or someone beating one of a really good players, such as in this gameplay, Z00Mv. I don't know. I find that entertaining personally. I feel if you wanted to beat them more on a fair level, I would recommend not going on an anti. I don't think that's really. It's not cheating at all. It's definitely not cheating. It's a bit cheap, but you know what? At the end of the day, it's still pretty much an even playing ground. It doesn't matter what someone's stats are. Even if you aren't expecting them, you should always be expecting competition. I've kind of learned that lately, just because of all the gameplays and people on fake accounts, trying to get smack tryhards. So that's pretty much what I've noticed, that even if there's people with really bad stats and stuff like that, not to count them out of the situation, stuff like that, or exclude them from the the win. But you guys know there's someone named Birdman AT who's been really popular lately for his Smacking Sweaty series, where he goes on most of the time his anti account and beats other YouTubers and tryhards. So that's a really big series, one of the biggest series on YouTube now, I believe, for Call of Duty Black Ops. This channel is actually blowing up right now, which is cool. I've had some mixed opinions and thoughts on that guy. I don't know if I'll touch up on it in this commentary at all. I've had a couple friends on Xbox want me to talk about it, do a commentary about him, which, you know, it's nothing really bad. It's not like starting drama or anything like that. But he has me blocked on YouTube. Let me just touch up on this because I left a comment on his video that he clearly didn't like. It's pretty much just me beating him in MW3, and I believe I have the game in my vault. If I could always go check after this. But it was just me playing him in a 6v6 sabotage on mission, and we made him rage quit the game. So, you know, it's just something to think about, you know. It's not really a big deal. It's just some people kind of wanted me to touch up on, you know, commentary on him. Plus, he's uploaded a video of mine onto his channel. It was the game against Prospering and stuff like that. So, plus I used to have him on my friends list a while ago. But let's not get into Birdman too much right now. I pretty much just want to talk about YouTubers playing against YouTubers. Now, people have gotten so desperate for, it seems more recently than ever, people are taking, especially these commentators with these guys with these really high stats and stuff like that, they're DDoSing people, and it's getting ridiculous because whenever there's people, you know, you saw it so much in the commentator showdown, people talking about DDoSing each other, you know, Birdman DDoSing someone, J Nasty DDoSing someone, which pretty much is just shutting their internet offline, disconnecting them and stuff, and I've actually had that happen to me since I've reset my stats, and I was trying to go for a really high win-loss, like 100 win-loss, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to get it because I've only played like 8 games so far, and we played a try-hard team and a hardpoint game, I believe, and this little asshole, man, he put me offline. My whole team and everyone in the game just disconnected from the game, which is pretty much just like IP booting them, so you find someone that can find their IP address. I'm not too certain on this because I don't know how everything works. I'm not too smart with like internet stuff and computer stuff and etc. But I'll try and describe it the best I can. But it's where they pretty much find your IP address and they kind of boot you offline, so you can't play the game anymore. So you get kicked out of the game pretty much, and you have to connect back to Xbox Live or whatever it is. And you know, that's really cheap. That's really cheap. You know, I've had that happen to me against a tryhard already, and the guy had like a 30 win loss, and I was wondering, you know, how does this guy have a 30 win loss, man? Like, they're not even that good. And of course, you know, it's getting halfway through the game and we're beating these kids, and it was going to be a Smacking Sweaties episode, and the kid hits me offline. It really annoyed me. But you know, it seems like people like that are doing it all the time, and I've been hearing a lot of rumors of, you know, some of the top players, such as Mags. He does that. He hits people offline. I've heard that Birdman AT hits people offline. Now, don't get me wrong. None of this could be true. This could all be false. These are just from friends that know them or have played with them. You know, I don't want to be spreading rumors because it's definitely not true. These are definitely not facts at all. These are just things that I've heard. You know, I've also heard someone that I just uploaded a video on for my new series, Horror Story. I uploaded a video on him on my Best COD Player series, and someone told me the other day that he hits people offline as well, which would be very upsetting due to the fact that I just uploaded a video of the guy being one of the best COD players and he hits people offline. And, you know, it seems like people are caring too much about stats and too much about winning, and they can't win normally. They have to cheat for it, which is ridiculous. I don't know. Why can't we just have a good competitive game and stuff like that? And, you know, if really in a pub setting, it's not really, if you want competitive between two commentators or two really good players, you're not really going to be able to get it entirely in pub setting. That's not really fair. You'd have to go into like a custom game and do it through, you know, an MLG variant or something like that. That's probably the best way to do it. But I want to pretty much, you know, just say that, you know, this is kind of funny how this is kind of blowing up on YouTube and stuff like that. And it's, I don't know, it even interests me, so I can't really say that, you know, I'm not enjoying it myself, seeing all these commentators going head to head and stuff like that, and these anti-ing accounts, etc. But, you know, I've lost my fair share of games in Call of Duty Black Ops 2, but I don't play on host 24/7, and I don't always play in a full party in this game. But since I've reset my stats, I'm going to try and play only on host. So that's going to be, you know, I'll pretty much upload every game that I lose. So I can promise you guys that for the future, as long as I don't get host booted like this asshole. I believe his name was Staples or something like that. He host booted me. But anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Peace.